Hello, you. How are you today? So, how am I? Let's see. Um, I'm good. Um, well, I've been active today. I've been continuing the packing and sorting of my roommate's stuff and cleaning it because there was a number of pots and pans and even some small appliances that she did not clean before she left her place in California. They were sitting in storage for 4 years, and I was trying to do thorough cleans of items so that I could pack them. And that was really time consuming today in ways that I wish it had not been. Um, it took a lot of the day, and I don't feel like I accomplished as much as I would have liked to have accomplished. Um, I've been thinking about the water thing this evening, and I know there has to be some reason that I cannot get it in my skull. So I've been doing good with the video once a day for video. We're now on day 20, obviously, and that's great. That means I think it's 7% now. Computer, what is 20 divided by 365?
20 divided by 365 is approximately 0.0548.
Oh, well, no, I don't know where I got 7 from. Little under, just shy of 5.5%, which is actually really good. It's great that 7% would be like probably day 25 or something like that. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's stick with just this moment and stay in this moment. So I'm trying to figure out the water thing because I don't know. I don't know is a bad way of looking at things. I've got to focus on what is the reasoning behind why I'm not getting the water thing done. 160 ounces a day for 365 days. Now I'm on day 20 and I haven't done it. So now to reach that goal of 1 gallon per day on average, or 160 ounces per day on average for the course of 365 days, I would have to now drink for the next 100 days. I would have to drink 192 ounces for the next 100 days. Can it be done? Yes. Is it realistic to think now at this point that I'm going to do it? I think it's becoming to the point where it's unrealistic to believe I will do it. So if I'm going to do it, I really need to pick it up because now we're approaching I'm almost having to alter the entire course of the goal in order to accomplish it. Meaning I'm now having to stack on top of it. So 100 days, in 4 days, and it's not even a joke, in 4 days, it will be 120 days I would have to do of 192 ounces per day in order to meet the goal, which is essentially a third of the year. So it's becoming to a point where now if I don't start doing something, then the goal is pretty much, I think it's unachievable. And that's sad to me because I really want that to be a goal. Stop saying I think, Kingsley. There's something in my brain that is not registering the significance of drinking 160 ounces on average per day or whatever we have to do for the next 100 days. There's something that's not registering in my brain. The significance of the significance of needing to do this. I know it in my head. I feel it in my body that it's necessary to do it, but there's something that is holding me back. Is it human nature to avoid the pain of having to adjust to drinking pretty much all water? Because if I drink 192 ounces of water a day, there's really not going to be room for anything else in my body because I'm going to be so full on water. I probably won't want to drink anything else. And is it that my addiction to thing, to a sugars addiction to things with caffeine in it, that is preventing me from wanting to do that? Is it just an addiction that I'm having trouble breaking with because my body is so attached to that addiction? Is it because I've decided that it's not as important as I know it is? So there's something that's holding me back from committing to that 160 ounces. Now, there are days, this is the first day I really have noted, though, I will say that I thought, well, am I going to do a video? I mean, it wasn't long. It was really like, 5 seconds. And I was like, no, I got to do a video. I mean, maybe it was, 10 or 15 seconds. But the point is that it was a very, very brief thought in the process of the day, of this evening. Am I going to get a video done? I even thought, well, if I sleep past midnight, I'll still do a video, but it'll be done for, the 20th and not for the 21st. So, but it's that for the water, and then it's that for keeping the accounting thing, because I wanted to keep a better account of my expenditures. And now we're getting to a point where I have 20 days in, almost 1 month, and I won't have documented those expenses for the month so far. There's something, and when it gets past the month mark, it's pretty much it's unachievable without readjusting the goal, right? It doesn't mean you can't achieve a goal, but it's not realistic to expect you're going to achieve the same goal you set at the beginning of the year, because now it's going to be 1 month in, which means I essentially have to take 11 months and cram 12 months worth of accomplishment into 1 year. So it's like education or anything like that, right? So there's something that I have to adjust to in my brain in order to move forward with this goal. And I cannot figure what it is. It's really disappointing. I'm trying to think it out. Why am I passing on the significance of it? I will say that I'm very tedious about things when it comes to like certain things. I've become very tedious about them, like with the wrapping and I can become very irritated by it. Like I was wrapping these pots and pans, and I was showing them to my roommate, and I was saying, are you going to keep this? Are you going to keep that? Because she kept saying, well, some of the stuff I'm going to keep and some of the things I'm going to give to my mom. Well, I approached her with it at a bad time, asking her, because she came home from work and she was tired, and it's hard for her brain to process because she's already tired. She's got her own health issues with her health issues that I don't want to get into right now, but because it's not really not for me to put that out there to the world. But the bottom line is, I approached her at the wrong time, expecting. I approached her at the wrong time, expecting to get solid answers from someone whose brain is sort of shut down because she's been out. She's been awake since 4 o'clock in the morning, and she's now coming back, and it's basically 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which means she's been awake for 13 hours, 13 hours after not having slept for a significant period of hours. So approaching her and expecting her to have answers like that at that time is really bad on my part, right? It's not reasonable to expect someone who's very tired after 13 hours to be able to properly, process, okay, wait, am I going to keep this? Do I want to give it to my mom? And then I got irritated with the fact that she would peel back some of the wrap I put on it to prevent it from getting dust in the future. So I was getting irritated with her for not getting, not making a selection when her brain is really not in a place to make those kinds of decisions. So that's a bad on my part. But I'm very tedious about it because I'm trying to get this stuff wrapped and packaged and make it easier on her in the future. Hang on 1 second. I gotta turn on a fan. I'm a little bit hot here. Ugh. I get a little warm. I get warm easily. Ugh. I'm not a warm bunny climate person. Bear. There's Bear. You want to say hi to Bear? Hi, Bear. Bear. I'm it is. Come here. Sit down. Want to say hi? Hello, everybody. I'm Amadeus, the handsomest bear dog in the world. And look, it's Simba, the handsomest baby lion dog in the world. They're the best boys that ever lived. Best boys that ever lived in the whole wide world. In the whole wide world. I love my boys so much. I'm so lucky to have them, so blessed to have them. They're such my beautiful angels, my beautiful angels. My little canine kids, my canine angels. They're so beautiful. They're such wonderful spirits, though. They have so much love to give. All right, so I'm working on it. Let's keep processing here. So I know where I have flaws and where I'm asking questions at the wrong time, expecting an answer where someone cannot give me an answer in the way that I want it because their brain can't process things at that time, right? And I've got to ask myself the questions of what am I not accomplishing and why am I not committing to those goals? Is it fear? Is there a fear that I have about that I'm so far behind I can never catch up? And so why bother trying to catch up because I feel so far behind? Where'd you go, Lion? There's Lion. Is it fear? Am I avoiding the pain of having to do something I haven't done my whole life? In some way, in a lot of ways, to keep track of numbers as meticulously as I say I want to? Is it a fear of not being able to do a very good job at it? Is it what is the holdback for it? Is it that I'm lazy? I mean, do I have to just admit that I'm lazy on some things and disorganized to a point where I cannot choose to be organized? I'm too lazy. My brain is not wired to be as organized as I would like it to be. I don't know. What do you think, Bear? Is that right? You think you should have 100 million kisses every day? I think that's a good guess. I think that's a good goal. What about you, Lion? Simba, come sit. What do you think, Lion? What do you think the goal answer is? Huh? You think 100 pets a day and hugs and kisses is the best goal? I think that's a good goal, too. So I'm working on it. I'm trying to process it in my brain and trying to find answers because answers is... I really seek out answers. Anyways, I hope you're having a good day. It's a little shorter than expected, but I'm just processing and everything, and I'm trying to figure out because I'm really trying to get I'm really trying to get to focus on these things. Really am. I really am trying to get to focus. Love you, Amadeus. Love you, Simba. I love you. All right, I hope you have a great night. God bless you. God be with you. God be with us all in these days. Keep your faith. If you don't have faith, then do whatever it is that satisfies that urge or that inkling inside of your body or your spirit to find peace. Try to follow that path and find peace and resolution with whatever's going on in your life. And I will see you soon. Have a great night and take great care of yourself, okay? Be blessed.